Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a ban on plastic grocery bags into law.
KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live for us in Studio City with details and reaction. Annie Rose, good morning.
Megan and Chris, good morning to you both. Now, even though the governor signed this bill into law yesterday, it doesn't actually go into effect until January of 2026. So we've got some time here. But here's the thing. Back in 2014, so a decade ago, California actually passed another law in order to ban plastic bags. But ever since then, environmental groups say that we have been using more plastic bags as a state to levels we've never seen before.
Let's go save the planet.
All right, let's go back to 2016 because this is important here, because you might be saying, well, if we already passed this law, why do we need to pass another one?
I'll need more blood.
In 2014, California became the first state to ban single-use plastic bags, prompting states across the country to do the same thing.
You're not penalizing another state, you're helping another state.
But here's what actually happened. When the state banned single-use plastic bags, they still allowed customers to purchase those reusable plastic bags for a small fee. Those are those thicker bags. You typically have the option between buying those high-density, thick plastic bags or paper bags at checkout. But a new report out this year finding the amount of plastic bag waste in California is actually going up. And even though stores say you can recycle those thicker plastic bags, most people weren't.
Wait, what?
And according to an LA Times report, many recycling companies don't even have a program to recycle those bags. This new law aims to dramatically reduce plastic bag pollution.
It's too much. It's too much.
You know, Terry, I don't know if you know this or not, but I think I shared with you. I lived in Monterey for 12 months for work. I had to go and work there. And I never forget when I went up to pay for something, they said, you have to pay for the plastic bags. So you have to pay for the bags. Now they're saying they're just going to take them away. Well, what's going on in California?
Well, David, when plastic bags are outlawed, only outlaws will have plastic bags. I tell you, it's just, thank goodness the environment is saved now in California. We can forget about global warming. We can forget about trash. We can forget all of it because now plastic bags will be outlawed in California. Thank goodness we've got such a wonderful legislature there. I'm just sorry I left California and moved to Florida, to the free state of Florida, where plastic bags are still prevalent. However, let me just say this. I cannot tell you the last time I saw a plastic bag flying around in trash or anything else. In fact, I don't see trash anywhere in Florida. People keep their yards clean. They keep their streets clean. I don't know. And I will admit, when I lived in California, there were plastic bags and trash everywhere. It just, I don't understand it. But
Terry,
thank goodness they've saved us.
Terry, I got to say, when I was there was a couple of people in line that were looking at me like I was crazy for buying plastic bags. And they're standing there holding their cloth bags, waiting to pay and do the checkout. I mean, They have so many bigger problems, but I guess this is one of their top priorities. And again, every show we say, if you're happy there and you like California, please stay. But if you're looking for freedom and looking for be able to choose what kind of bag you want to have at the grocery store, my goodness, we have so many great choices. Anything else you want to add? Go ahead.
Yes, the nanny state has saved the world again. Thank goodness for the nanny state, telling us what we can put our groceries in, and let's make sure we put them in those microbe infested mesh bags that people don't clean enough and can get food poisoning from. So thank goodness we're putting our meat in a mesh bag that's going to spread disease and dysentery.
Once again, the Leaving California news from Terry Gilliam and myself, David Berry. Thanks for listening.
Well, demands for more security tonight after another brazen smash and grab robbery at a Concord mall.
Basically, just another day at the office.
This one happened in the middle of the day with a crowd full of shoppers around. NBC Bears' Tom Jensen joins us from Concord, where several masked men targeted a jewelry store at the Sun Valley Mall.
When Concord police arrived at the K Jewelers inside Sun Valley Mall Sunday afternoon, the managers of two nearby stores were still trying to wrap their heads around what they just witnessed.
Did you see what I just saw?
We heard a loud bang, and then it repeated itself several times.
Javon Collins and employees at Hillsburg Diamonds dropped their security gates and took cover.
Take cover!
So did the owner of a Persian restaurant.
Was running with a cover in the face.
They say it was a group of 5 men who descended on the mall front door just after 1 Sunday afternoon.
One of them, I think they have a gun. So I'm not sure, but I see something like a gun.
Concord PD has not confirmed the reports of a gun, but do say the men left the mall in a dark-colored Dodge Charger, and they had heavy tools with them to break into the jewelry cases.
With power tools? Power tools? Some were armed with sledgehammers and other tools, started smashing the glass.
It reminds the merchants of this 2021 smash and grab and another one at a different Sun Valley Mall jewelry store. The merchants tell us there have been other recent, less publicized robberies.
We need to tell someone about this.
The mall needed more security because Saturday they robbed this store, the Sport Fever, and then Sunday morning this store, the Key Jewelry. So in 2 days we had the 2 robbed.
We hit 11 cities in the South on our Freedom Tour just a few months ago. And you know, Terry, they did not say that they had 1 smash and grab in any one of the cities that we toured for our Leaving California members. They're still having these things? What's going on?
Well, there's a couple of things. First of all, if you put criminals in prison, they can't commit smash and grabs. I know that's a novel concept in California. Prison is for criminals. These are criminals who just keep getting out. Even if they were arrested, they'd still be on the street because those DAs let them out and say, oh, you were so bad. How dare you? But don't do that again. The other side of it is, David, didn't Newsom sign a bill outlawing smash and grabs? Now, I know that 3 happened immediately that day after he signed that law, but you would think by now that word on the street would have gone, oh, we can't do smash and grabs anymore. They're outlawed. Dang. We were going to do one tomorrow.
I got 3 words for you, Terry.
That's
Morristown, Knoxville, Myrtle Beach. How many smash and grabs were there?
Well, there were 0 everywhere we went, and I can't remember. I don't think I've heard of a smash and grab here in Central Florida since I moved back here. But look, it's just out of control there. These people need to be behind bars. I guarantee you that these are known people. Now, they might not know specifically who did it, but I guarantee you the criminals, probably from Oakland, because it's only about a 20-minute drive. It's a nice, safe 20-minute drive down Highway 24 to Concord from Oakland. And they, although there's criminals everywhere, but this has happened in malls all around that area of the East Bay. That's where I used to live. I know all this area very well. And it just goes to show you that you can sign all the laws you want, but if you don't put criminals in jail, you're going to continue to have crime.
Well, Leaving California News, we like to continue to bring you the stories. We're not making this up. I mean, this is actual footage, and these are things that are happening right now. So again, if you're looking to get out of California and welcome to America, please give us a call, contact us. We'll help you find the right place. We do it every day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.